we'll be running through the Navan travel side for NClio. So we'll be running through how to build out your profile, we'll run through how to book a flight, how to book a hotel. I'll also touch on car rentals and rail. And then we'll also go through trip itinerary management, as well as how to speak to our travel agents. Navan will be live next week, but we are doing multiple training sessions this week. As mentioned, this is the travel side. There are a number of expense trainings happening this week. I think the first one is tomorrow. So if you do want to jump on and review the expense side of it all, that will be tomorrow as well, and I think also Friday too. So there are a number of training sessions this week. So in this session, really happy to take you through the travel piece of Navan. So this is the homepage of Navan. This is where everyone will come to whenever they log into Navan. The very first time you log in, you will go through a quick 5-step sign-up process. Pretty much putting in legal name. If you want to put in loyalty information, you can do. And then at the very end of the initial sign-up process, there is a QR code. If you want to use the QR code to scan and download to download the mobile app, so it'll take you to the App Store. There is a button right underneath the QR code that says skip. If you don't want to download the mobile app at this present moment in time, just feel free to click on the skip button, and you'll be taken straight to this page right here. And then every time you log into Navan, this will be the page that you see. As a reminder, you will be logging into Navan with your QLID IDs, email addresses, and you'll be logging through single sign-on. So you'll also be logging through Azure as well. Cool. So as mentioned, we're going to jump into the profile section to start with, and you'll be able to reach your profile section by just clicking on your name. So your name will appear in the top right-hand side, and click on profile. Now in profile, you'll be taken directly to rewards and promos. We'll talk about this a little bit during the training, but you are able to book personal travel in Navan. Whilst Navan is the NClio's business travel tool, there is also a personal side to it as well. You'll also be able to earn rewards by booking business travel in Navan. Essentially, if you book lower than your cost policy, you will be able to earn in some rewards. So if you treat your money or NCR's money as if it was your own, you'll be able to earn in some rewards listed right here. But I primarily want to talk about contact info and traveler info. Now, whilst contact info is simply how you like to be referred to as and how you like your name to be displayed, traveler info is the section that will need to match the government issued ID that you're traveling on. Be that if you're traveling on your driver's license, if you're traveling on your passport, this is the section in your profile that needs to match the ID that you're traveling on. The traveler info section, this is the information that is sent to the airlines, to the hotels, to the rental agencies. So it must match the ID that you're traveling on. So please bear in mind that the traveler info must match the machine readable name on your passport or the government issued ID that you're traveling on. Whilst contact info is simply how you like to be referred to. My example is my name is Will. Legal name is William. So in contact info, I am listed as Will. In traveler info, I'm listed as William, as that is what is on my passport. If in contact info, if there is anyone on the call who books travel on behalf of someone else, we may have already associated your account with the individual that you book travel for. But if you do book travel on behalf of someone, you can add their name into this section called delegate info. This will send an email to that individual saying that you have said that you book travel on their behalf. They will need to approve that in order for you to actually be able to do so. And essentially, a delegate is able to book travel on behalf of the individual that they are listed as. They are also able to speak to our travel agents as well on behalf of you in regards to your travel. So a delegate has that full total control and is able to book travel on behalf. In assistance, though, if you scroll down, there is a section called assistant info. That is one less than who we deceive as we consider as a delegate. An assistant cannot book travel on behalf of someone, but they can reach out to our travel agents in regards to your travel. So if I was listed as Parker's assistant, and I was not listed as Parker's delegate, if I'm just listed as the assistant, then Parker would have to book his own travel. But if he was flying with a connection and his initial flight was delayed, so he was going to miss his connecting flight, if I was listed as his assistant, I'd be able to log into my profile in Navan. I'd be able to speak to our dedicated travel agents who are available to all of you, all NCR Atleos employees, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I could reach out to them and I could speak to them in regards to Parker's flight. They would know I'm listed as his assistant. And so as soon as he lands, he knows that he's already on the next available flight out as soon as he gets off the plane. And finally, in the contact info section, there is also emergency contact if you wish to put that in. Now, coming back to traveler info, again, reminder, this is the section that needs to match the government issued ID or the machine readable name on your passport. This is the information that is sent to the travel vendors. So you'll need to put in all of your information listed right here. If you have a TSA pre-check number or a known traveler number, you can also load that into your profile. You'll see these PII personal data blocks right here. If you click into the actual square in itself, that will disappear. You'll be able to type in your number. As soon as you click out of that PII block is going to appear. So if you do see this, you're still able to click through and click into it. You can also add in any special seat preference. We have aisle and window. I'm still yet to meet someone with a middle seat preference, but I believe one day I will. I'll meet someone. If you require any special meal types, you can add that into your profile. Also, if you require any special assistance, again, you can load that into the traveler info section of your profile to ensure that this is information that flows through to the airline. And finally, we also have passport information, which you can add into your profile right here. Touching on payment methods. Now, we do have a number of payment methods already loaded, but for your individual city cards as well that you might be utilizing, essentially what you're utilizing for payment methods, you'll need to load into your profile right here. You have the ability to denote which card is available. So if you are looking to book any leisure travel or personal travel, you can list it as my personal card. And then for your actual corporate card, you can load that into your profile listed under my corporate cards. If you click into that add corporate card, you'll see that you can say exactly which card and what card you are loading in, whether that is, again, a business card or if that is your own personal card for personal travel. Touching on to airline credits. Now, Navan wants to help automate the use of airline credits and when you earn them within Navan. If you book any of your flights within Navan and need to cancel them for whatever reason, you will see that your credits will appear in your profile right here under airline credits. You'll see the amount, you'll see the airlines that you have credits with, and you'll also see the original ticket as well as the expiry dates. We want to make it as simple and easy for you to use airline credits as possible. And so we automate the use of credits throughout the booking process. When you are booking your next flight, if there is a airline that services the route that you're booking that you have credit with, we're going to remind you in the search page that you do have credit with an airline that services the route. If you end up choosing that airline, when you get to the checkout page, the credit will automatically apply at checkout. You can remove the credit. You can change the credit if you have multiple credits that you want to pick and choose which one you want to use. We want to give you full autonomy over the use of those credits, but at the same time, we want to automate it, make it as easy as possible for you to utilize those credits. It's money that is already spent by NCR at Leos. We want to make sure it's utilized as quickly and efficiently as possible. Coming into loyalty, if you have a part of any loyalty programs, if you have any rail cards or any car rental loyalty, you are still able to earn all of your loyalty points, your miles, your nights towards your status for next year by utilizing Navan. You can load in your loyalty just by clicking into add loyalty. You can search for the loyalty membership you're a member of. You can click on add, and then you can load in your loyalty number into your profile. We'll touch on a number of additional things that occur when we're loading in loyalty, for example, in the actual search feature. But essentially, you are still able to earn your miles, earn your points towards next year's travel just by loading in your loyalty right here. Coming into calendar sync, now you have the ability to sync your calendar in Navan. So you'll be able to sync and ensure that all of the events that are coming through from Navan, be that your flights, be that your hotel stays, are loaded into your calendars right away. If you do allow calendar access, it is going to provide even more information into the events, such as gate information, layover information, flight numbers, connections, all of that good stuff. So if you do add in and allow calendar access, you'll have all of that information available in your calendar. And finally, we have notifications. Now, Navan can notify you for a number of different things in a host of different ways. We can send you an email. We can send you a mobile notification or an app notification from the Navan mobile app. We can also send you a text message as well. Everything by default is turned on. So please feel free to come into your notifications and customize exactly how you want to receive these notifications. If you want to receive these notifications by just getting an email or a mobile app notification, feel free to just come in and uncheck the text message. But if, for example, you want to receive information right away, for example, things like flight updates, any delays, gate changes, normally for me, I have text message turned off apart from this section to ensure that I'm getting that information as quickly as possible in as many different formats as I possibly can. So you have the power to customize how you want to receive these notifications. Again, we can remind you on expense reminders. We can notify you on check-in reminders. You have the ability to customize exactly how you want to receive those notifications. If there is anyone on this call that does book on behalf of others, if you scroll down in the notification section, you will see a section that says notifications for someone else's trip. You will see the individual that you book travel for in this list, and you can also say how you want to receive notifications in regards to their travel. So if you need to receive their updates, if you need to receive their check-in reminders, again, if you have those delegate permissions where you can book on behalf of someone, you can set up how you want to receive their notifications as well. But that is everything from a profile perspective in regards to travel. The last thing I will highlight is in other settings. If you want to change your language preference, you have the ability to update your language preference in other settings. You can also update your language settings when you click on your name in the top right hand side and click on the language setting right here. But with that, we'll jump straight into the fun stuff of booking travel. So again, we're going to jump into the homepage of Navan with our Katy Perry lookalike with her binoculars. But essentially, we built Navan, or Navan came to be to make booking business travel as simple and easy as possible. We took the best things from online booking tools, from other platforms, and really just merged them into one super tool. We wanted to make it as simple and straightforward. So if you've all booked travel online before, I can guarantee you can book travel in Navan. But we'll just touch on a few of the nuances, a few of the additional features that Navan provides in regards to searching for travel. Now, as mentioned, you can book personal travel in the tool. All you need to do is flick over to personal travel, and you'll be on the personal travel side. Essentially, you will load in your own personal email address, which will be associated to the personal travel side. Personal travel is a completely free of charge tool and service for you as NCR employees. It is a benefit for you utilizing the Navan platform for business travel. That personal travel is a completely free service for you and a benefit for you to utilize. It is free of charge. You can speak to our travel agents whenever you need. Again, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And any bookings that you make on the personal travel side are completely separate to the business travel side. So Parker, for example, can't see any personal travel bookings. It's completely locked down for you and your account. So there's no reporting. There is nothing from the NCR Atlio side that would be able to see any personal travel. So just as a heads up and a reminder, again, you're still able to speak to our travel agents, both for business travel as well as for personal travel as well. And you can add family members into your profile for personal travel in your profile. But we'll come into booking business travel, as you can imagine, as the admin of the account. I am not able to book travel for myself on within the NCR Atlios account. So Parker, I will be booking travel for you. But essentially, as soon as you click into that location field, it's going to expand into the travel search. Now we'll look at flights to start with. Your name will already appear as the traveler in the search, and then you have the ability to search for one-ways, for round trips, for multi-cities. Very similar to how you'd be able to book flights online elsewhere. Again, we want to make sure that you have that flexibility and functionality in the tool. If you are booking a multi-city, a more complex multi-city trip, you can add in your entire trip, putting in multiple different flight routes that you're traveling. And then you will also be able to see both the bundled fares, so what are airlines able to bundle into one ticket. You'll also will be able to customize and choose exactly the route and the options for each individual leg of your journey as well. So you'll see that in the search page. Just conscious of time, we'll look at just doing a one-way. The actual NCR travel policy is already baked into your profile and everyone's profile individually. So you will be able to see what is in policy and what is outside of your travel policy. You're always able to click on your flight policy and review the exact policy that is available to you when you're traveling for flights, when you're looking at flights and hotels. So if you do ever want a quick snapshot of the travel policy, you're able to do so just by clicking on your flight policy in the bottom left. If I click into the from and the to destinations, you will see your most recent searches. So if you are looking at searching for travel, maybe you wanted to check it today, understand what the options are, and then you end up coming back in tomorrow to book it. You're going to see your most recent searches listed in this drop down, or in this case drop up, in this page right here. If you want to, you are able to search for the specific airport that you are traveling to. So if I want traveling specifically to Atlanta, but if you are looking at traveling to a destination that has multiple airports, and those airports all fall under a specific airport code, like New York, for example, you will be able to select all airports as well. So you know that you're not just searching for JFK, but you're searching for Newark, LaGuardia, San Francisco showcases San Francisco, and Oakland and San Jose. So you'll be able to search for multiple airports in the actual city that you're traveling to, if there are multiple airports that have their own shared airport code. In this instance, I'm just going to choose a Austin to Atlanta. I am actually based in our Austin office, so this is an obvious choice for me to search for. But if I'm coming out to HQ and visiting your office in Atlanta, I'm able to do that, and also check my departure date. Just as a top tip from my side, you have the ability to choose the date that you're looking to travel. You can also pre-filter the departure times for the flights that you're looking to travel. My top tip is leave this as open, and so basically leave this alone. You're able to then filter by departure times in the search results. So this allows you to bring through all the inventory that we're bringing in, and then you can filter it once all that inventory has been brought through. But one thing about Navan is we want to bring as much inventory to you as possible. We want to give you as the largest inventory of choice available to you. And so we're bringing through rates directly from a number of different sources. We're bringing through rates from directly from airlines through NDC, so through direct connections with the airlines. We're also bringing through rates from a number of global distribution systems where airlines post their fares for travel agencies to bring through, and also you'll see online in different places. Again, we want to make sure you have that largest inventory of choice available by bringing through content from different sources. So you can see for this particular flight between Austin and Atlanta, if I'm looking to book for the 17th of December on the 5th of November today, there are actually 515 different results that are available to me. So then you have the ability to filter and choose exactly which one's going to work for you. Now you have the filters up at the very top, so you can filter by what is non-stop, by what is one stop or fewer. You can filter by that departure time that I mentioned. You can filter and move the slider along. You can also preset and just click on, I just want to see morning options from 6 to 12 p.m. You'll also be able to see the airlines, so you can filter by the airlines, as well as you can filter by what is in and outside of the NCR travel policy. As mentioned, we are bringing through all that inventory. You'll see that we're initially bringing through and sorting the inventory out by what is recommended. And what that means is we are recommending and looking through various different data points, really that are dependent on you as a traveler, also on NCR as a travel policy. So primarily, we're looking at your previous travel booking. So the more you book on Navan, the more we know what type of travel you like to book and what type of airlines you like to book. We're also looking at your loyalty information and loyalty programs to understand, are you a Delta flyer, are you a United flyer, or an American flyer, for example. And we're also looking at what your colleagues typically book, as well as anything that might be recommended or in policy for NCR at Leos. With that, again, we're bringing through 515 results, but we're sorting it in a way that is personalized to you as the individual. For example, if Parker and I were sitting right next to each other, looking at booking the Austin to Atlanta route, if he had United loyalty in his profile, I had Delta loyalty in my profile, we would both hit search at the same time. We would see the 515 results, but more or less, I will see the Delta options, or at least a few Delta options appear at the very top of the search results, whereas Parker would see United because United is in his profile. Also, another thing is you'll see if there are any recommendations for United or for a specific airline for the route that you're traveling, and you'll see that listed right here. Finally, I want to point out this section here and anything with a shield with a line through it. Now, anything with a shield and a line through it means it is outside of the NCR at Leos policy for the travel that you're looking to go on. You'll see it listed as the shield with a line through it, and you'll see exactly why it is out of policy. For example, this exceeds the price policy that is available. It also exceeds the cabin policy for this particular option. If I were coming to first, for example, again, it's going to highlight the exact reason why it's out of policy. So you'll see exactly why that is. Now, just remember that it is out of policy. It is, for example, you might see that you might be booking too late in advance. Maybe it's a last-minute trip. One of the policies for NCR at Leos is to book 14 days in advance. If you do end up needing to book out of policy, let's say I need to get in before 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. For this American Airlines flight, it's not going to stop you from booking, but in the checkout page, you will need to provide a reason as to why you're booking outside of the NCR Atleos travel policy. That will go to your direct manager for review. And so they'll be able to see exactly why it's out of policy. They'll see the exact reason as to why it's out of policy, both it's above cabin class, but they'll also be able to see your reason as to why you're booking out of policy. And managers, you have the ability to cancel that booking if you deem that the reason booking out of policy is not business appropriate. So just as a reminder, if you do see anything with the shield with a line through it, it is out of policy. You will have to provide that reason as to why they're booking. One thing I'll jump into as well is I'll filter by non-stops. So you'll be able to see the non-stops between Austin and Atlanta. If you click on, and if we're bringing these through, there we go. If you click on the actual flight number, you will see the performance stats of this flight, where we've partnered with Flight Stats to bring the most up-to-date information about each individual flight that we can. So, for example, this 4 o'clock flight in the afternoon with Delta is 51% on time, and if it is delayed, it's typically delayed by around 58 minutes. So we want to bring through as much information for you as possible so that you can make the decision and choose the option that works best for you as well as for the company. If you click on the non-stop button, you will see information about the aircraft. You'll also see information about if there's seat backs, if there's Wi-Fi. You'll see all of that information on that particular option just by clicking on that non-stop button right here. And finally, if you click into the actual square in itself, you'll see more information about the options. So you'll see if there are flexible options or main cabin options. One thing to highlight is when it comes to the price policy that we're bringing through, this is the average or the median price for an economy class flight for the 17th of December at the moment that you're clicking on search. So it is a dynamic policy. If I were to search for this now, it says 175 is the median price. If I were to search closer to December 17th or even later to this afternoon, if those prices change and they're changed by the airlines, this might say that the median price is 173. It might say 177. Really, we're bringing through that inventory and the content and the cost policy at the moment that you click on search. Last but not least, before we get to the checkout page, we have seat map. So you will be able to see a live read-only seat map before you get to the checkout page. So you'll be able to see which seats are currently still open for the flight that you're looking to travel on. You're also able to click on compare fares and see information about every single fare class that is available and if it is inside or outside of your travel policy. Finally, before I click on select, we also have this bookmark icon right here. If you don't want to book anything right now, but you want to almost build to share with your manager or your colleagues. If you click on this bookmark icon, you're actually able to create a sample trip. You can then search for a hotel and choose the hotel that you're wanting to add to that trip, and essentially build out a sample trip with all of the various different options you're looking to travel on, rather than actually going through and booking for it right this moment. So if you do want to create a sample trip itinerary, you will see this bookmark icon, and you'll be able to create a sample trip for you. But in this instance, we're going to go straight to the checkout page. You'll see the checkout information right here. You'll be able to rename the trip, this trip listed here. If you want to, you'll be able to see the flight details. If you've changed your mind, you can always click on change flight. You'll see the change in cancellation policy. So how long left do I have to cancel this flight free of charge? You'll see the traveler information, so it'll be your information listed right here. If you have loaded in your loyalty information, you'll be able that will already highlight in this section right here. But if you want to add it into your profile, you can add it in this section, and it will save to your profile as soon as you click on add. You can select your seats. And then you can also share information with the airline. You'll have the payment method. So there is the US Air Card already loaded for everyone. So you will see that as the payment method. And then finally, you will see the summary of charges. Now from here, I can book now and I can book this flight for Parker. If you see that the airline is able to hold this flight, you're able to click on hold. This will hold your place on the plane. It won't hold the price. It won't hold the seat that you may have chosen. So if you were to come back in 25, 26 hours, if this flight had price had changed, that will update in this section right here, as well as you would have to go back up and reselect your seat. And finally, you've also got save to trip. So if you wanted to save this to a trip itinerary that you're building, you have the ability to do so. But that is everything from a flight perspective. Again, we're bringing through all that inventory. We're sorting it in a way that's relevant to NCR Atleos, but also to you as the individual, to ensure that the information or the option you're most likely going to choose is one of the very first few options available. So you're not searching through all of those 500 results to eventually find the one that the flight that you're looking for. But that is everything from a flight perspective. In time, we'll jump straight into a hotel before I jump into the support features that you have within Navan. But in here, we have the opportunity to book hotels. I can book my rail in here. I can also choose the rental cars. Rental cars and hotels follow the same look and feel, so you'll see exactly how that looks when we're looking at the hotel feature. From here, I am going to search for Parker, and I'm going to book travel on behalf of Parker again, and then we'll look at looking and searching for a location. Now, in the location field, you are able to search for a specific location. You'll see if there is an NCR office. We've already loaded in the NCR Atleos offices in the drop down right here. So if you're looking for Atlanta, the office will appear as a center point. You're able to search for a specific street address. If you're looking for something more generic, like just searching for Atlanta, you have the ability to do so. Also, you can search for landmarks, airports. You can search for Times Square in New York, for example. Essentially, what you're adding in is the center point of the hotels that you're or the area that you're looking to travel to. Again, if you click into location, you'll see your most recent searches. So I was searching for the headquarters previously, and I'm choosing my check-in and my checkout dates. And from here, we're going to click on search. And similarly to flights, we're trying to pull through as much inventory as possible for you, both in terms of hotels, but also the room options available in those hotels as well. We're bringing through rates directly from the hotels themselves. We're also bringing through other rates from third-party sites as well, so that you have, again, the largest inventory of choice available. So centered around the office that I'm looking to travel to, we have 250 results that are available to me to book. Now we have all of the filters, so I can filter by what is Atleos preferred. I can filter by what has breakfast available. I can even filter by rewards and loyalty in my profile. What Navan is doing, similar to flights, we're looking at the average nightly rate of the destination you're looking to travel to, when you're looking to travel, and at the time you're looking to book. So if I was looking to travel to the headquarters in December, and I'm looking to book at 11:34 Central Time on the 5th of November, the average nightly rate for a hotel is between $200 and $220. That $220 is your cost policy, so it is dynamic, it is live, so you will see what is a reasonable price for the area that you're looking to travel to at the time you're looking to go. But if you book lower than the price to be, and you book lower and you look at saving money for NCR Atleos, you'll know that you'll be able to earn rewards if you book lower than the number that's listed right here. As a Navan employee, I'm unable to earn rewards for booking in the NCR Atleos account, as you can probably imagine, even though I'm booking for Parker. But you would see where you'd be able to earn those rewards in the select button right here. You have the list on the left-hand side. You'll also see the map on the right-hand side. If you scroll over the actual hotel in itself, you'll see that it highlights where that hotel is situated on the map. This map is live. You can move this map around. You can zoom in, you can zoom out. The more you zoom in, the more you zoom out and move around, the list on the left-hand side will update as well. So you'll only see the hotels that are encapsulated in this map square. If you see anything with an NCR Atlio's preferred badge, this is a preferred hotel, and then there are a number of them listed around the world, around the US, and around the offices. So you'll see exactly why it's listed as preferred. You'll also know that it's most likely closest to the office right here. You'll also see if it's part of a loyalty program, as well as if it's a 3-star or a 4-star hotel. So you'll see all those listed here. In this instance, the preferred options, and actually the rates are really cheap, which is great to see. From this instance, we will look at just using the Hyatt Centric, so I can also showcase how you'll be able to review those rewards. Once you click into that hotel, you're going to see information about the hotel. You'll see check-in times and check-out times. You'll see the amenities of the hotel, as well as the location, or how far away is it, dependent on your search. You'll be able to filter by your room options. Again, we're bringing through all those hotels. We're also bringing through all of the room options available too. So you can start filtering by your room types and room options right here. So I can filter by what has free cancellation, what's going to earn me Navan rewards or earn Hyatt rewards. And then from here, you're going to see a list of recommended options. So what is the recommended option for you? The more you book in Navan, again, the more we learn your travel habits. So if you like a king bed or a 2-queen room, that will start to populate in the recommended section. We're also going to highlight, and part of these recommended options will be what your colleagues are typically booking when they're staying at this particular hotel. But if I scroll down, you will see all of the rates that are available, all direct and partner rates. So you'll see all of the room types that are listed. You can keep scrolling down. You'll see the king rooms, you'll see the king beds, and there are 111 different options that are available for this particular hotel. And one thing I want to highlight is what you'll be able to see, and also the information you're able to review. So you'll be able to see if it's coming directly from the hotel in itself. So these are coming directly from Hyatt. I'm going to earn some Hyatt rewards with this. If it's coming from a third party like Booking.com or Priceline, you're going to see that information listed here, and exactly where this rate is coming directly from. So be that Priceline or Hotels.com. Another thing to note as well is you will see that anything that is non-refundable is going to be listed as out of policy. Once again, you are still, it's not going to stop you from booking. You have to provide a reason as to why you're booking non-refundable. But just as a reminder, non-refundable, if you need to change anything, if you need to cancel it, it's listed as non-refundable. So just as a reminder, if you can book a cancelable rate or for something that has free cancellation, please make sure you're looking at those options. If you know you're definitely traveling to that destination and there's no chance that you're going to book something else, and you are definitely going to be going on the dates that you're looking to travel, again, there might be a time when the non-refundable is only the option, but it is going to be marked as out of policy. In this instance, I don't think Parker has Hyatt loyalty in his profile, so I'm going to jump down to this option, and we're going to choose this particular rate for this hotel. And finally, we get to the checkout page. Now, once again, you'll see this information is listed right here. If you have already booked your flight, if I had booked that flight from Austin to Atlanta, this section will remind you and say, hey, you've already got a trip booked to Atlanta. Do you want to add to trip? Please make sure you're clicking on add to trip to ensure that all of that information, all of the bookings are held in one trip itinerary for you, so you have access and you can review your entire trip itinerary in one place. And I'll show the trip itinerary right after this. So you'll be able to see all of that information in one go. The way I can define a trip, from the moment you leave your house to the moment you come back, whatever happens in between, should be listed as one trip. But similar to the flight option, you're going to see hotel details. If you want to extend your trip for personal reasons, maybe you're traveling on a Wednesday to Friday, but you want to stay in Atlanta for the weekend, you have the ability to click on extend my trip, and you'll be able to add an additional booking for those additional nights you're looking to stay, and your personal form of payment will be the option just for those 2 nights. You'll know that if you are utilizing the NCR Atleos card for the business side, that's going to be covered. But if you want to add in any personal dates, you'll have to put in a personal card if you are looking to extend your trip. You'll see the change in cancellation policy listed right here. You'll see the traveler information. Parker, I apologize. You already had the loyalty in your profile, so I could have selected that loyalty rate. But you know that Parker's already got his Hyatt number in his account, so that's already applied when at checkout. And then we have the payment method, which is sending over a personal card, sorry, a virtual card as well. So you know that the credit card authorization form is going to the hotel, even though we're looking and booking and paying for this flight at check-in. When you actually get to the hotel, you know that the Navan is already sending a credit card authorization form, so that when you get to the check-in desk, they should have already attached your booking to the card on file. Finally, we have the summary of charges. You'll see what's due at the hotel. I chose a pay at hotel rate or a deposit required. And from here, I'll be able to see the price per night, the total. And then I can click on, I've read the payment information, and I can click on book now. And from there, we've booked both a flight and a hotel. Now, with all of the inventory, all of the ways that we bring through inventory for you, how we sort that, recommended by what's in the NCR Atleos policy, as well as travel that you typically like to book. Right now, our average time to book both a flight and a hotel is sitting at around 6 minutes. Not trying to say beat that to anyone here, but essentially we want to give you as much information as possible, but sort that in a way that is recommended for you as a traveler, to ensure that you're not having to go through multiple different pages of inventory and content to find the option that you're most likely going to look to book. So with all of the information, all of the capabilities that we've brought into Navan, we want to make it as seamless and efficient for you all to book travel as possible. Coming back to the homepage, I'll do 2 things. I just want to showcase the support page, and then I'm actually going to jump into my own trip itinerary, so you'll be able to review a live trip itinerary for my travel. If you have need any support at any time, you can always speak to our travel agents, which I'll showcase how you can access those. I'll also say you can also access our need help section. Our help center has countless articles that are available for you, both for travel and for expense, which I know we have dedicated expense trainings this week. But if you have any questions at any time and you don't want to speak to our travel agents, but you'd rather just learn how do I book a flight in Navan, you'll be able to see all of the various different options and articles that are available for help. If you wanted to learn how do I book a flight in the mobile app, you can click on that article. It will showcase to you all the information about how the steps you'll need to take to book your flights. It also has various different screenshots that are available, so you can see the steps and the pages you're going to see as you're looking to book travel, both on the desktop app and on the mobile app as well. If you still have any questions or still want to speak to our support team, you can always call our support team at any time. You can also chat to our support team via this little chat icon on the left-hand side, or by clicking on chat with us if you want to speak to our dedicated travel agents to help you whenever you need. Okay, I am quickly going to jump into my own profile so you can see how that will look. So jumping back in. Okay. I'm back into my page. So you'll see that my name is listed in the top right-hand side rather than admin. And from here, I'm going to click on trips. So again, you always have the ability to look at trip itineraries, your trip itineraries, both on the desktop and the mobile app. You'll be able to review any past travel, any canceled travel you might have, and any canceled trips. But again, we want to make it as simple and self-serve as possible for you to manage your own travel in the platform. So, for example, if I wanted to come in and I'm actually traveling to headquarters, so if anyone is in the Atlanta office next week, we are going to be in town. But if I click on the Atlanta option, for example, I'm traveling from Atlanta, from Austin to Atlanta, Atlanta to Des Moines, Des Moines back to Austin. It's a big trip. I also want to make sure that all of my bookings are held in one place, and this is where the add to trip comes into play. All my entire trip itinerary is held in one place. I can review my flight out. I can review the hotel that I'm staying at. I can also review the flight that I'm flying out to Des Moines, and then also back from Des Moines to Austin. So again, you have total visibility into your trip itineraries. You also have total control in your trip itineraries as well. So if you come into your trip itinerary, you will see manage flight. I can come in and I can self-serve change my flight. I can upgrade my flight, and I can use a personal form of payment to upgrade to a different cabin class. I also have the ability to come in and I can cancel my flight. I can download the invoice. I can also share my trip and see a full PDF itinerary and share that with my colleague Lindsay, who is also flying out to Atlanta next week. So again, you have total visibility, total control over your travel. If you want to, you can just come in and click on change flight, and then from here I can go through the self-serve flight change process if I wanted to change my flight flying out on next Monday. You can also do this on the mobile app. So everything that we're doing today, you can do on the mobile app. And that also includes speaking to our travel agents. Now, our travel agents are available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days of the year. So please feel free to speak to them whenever you need. If that's 2 p.m. or 2 a.m., they are available to help. If you click into the chat support feature right here, the very first person or thing or individual that you'll speak to is our Navan support bot right here. As you can see, I actually have some changes that I need to make to my personal flight flying out to back home for Christmas. But if there are any additional things that you need to do, the Navan support bot will understand what you're looking to accomplish. It might even take you through the whole process and say, if you want to change your flight, what's the days you're looking or the time you're looking to travel? Is this the flight you want? If you click on yes, it can book it for you. But if you ever just want to speak to our real life travel agents, eventually the support bot is trying to get as much information for you as possible so that our agents understand what you're looking to need help with at any given time. But if I come in and say I need help with something else, it might direct me to an agent, but it also might say, are you looking to change your flight from Austin to Atlanta? In this instance, it's asking if I want to speak to an agent, and then I have the ability to speak directly to a travel agent available at any time. What I will say right now is I am actually getting, my phone is actually vibrating at this moment in time because it's continuing the conversation both on the desktop as well as the mobile app as well. So if you are speaking to our support team on your desktop, but you need to go get out and move away from your desk, you have the ability to continue that conversation on the mobile app as well. Just on a training. I need to help. Just make sure that she knows that I'm not on a training, that I'm on training. If you ever want to review any previous conversations that you've had with travel agents, you have the ability to do so. So you can see all of the various different options that I'm available, that I've had conversations with. Normally this is because I'm on trainings and I'm clicking into the button. But these travel agents are available to you whenever you need. They our SLAs are to respond to you within 120 seconds, 80% of the time. And again, they are available if you want to book any travel, if you want to change any travel. They have saved me in a number of instances when I'm actually at the airport, if I needed to book a different flight because my flight's been cancelled. And then rather than everyone running up to the check-in desk to try and solve that, I was able to get on a new flight just by speaking to a travel agent whilst everyone was queuing up. I will say, If you are already checked into a flight, if the airline has taken control of the ticket, which typically happens 24 hours before the flight departs, you will see a notification on your page that will say if the airline has taken control of the ticket, that it would be quicker to speak to the airline directly. But if you want to book any additional flights, if you need any changes, our agents are always available to do so as well.